Now, the next part which we are going to cover, right, is understanding what are the different types of digital marketing. So email marketing, you guys know about it, right? It's like you're promoting your product or you're giving information through emails. Influencer marketing is using influencers. So there are YouTube influencers, there are Twitter influencers, there are right all the kind of like social media influencers which are there. You use them to market your product, right? Viral marketing is how you're going to create a certain set and make it viral. Mobile marketing, using all the mobile applications or all different setups to do, right? Radio and television ads, you definitely know that these are digital versions of, so your live TV through internet or live radio, right? You have a channel which is provided on the internet for live radios. Those, your electronic billboards, which are created and then send it across, right? SEO, definitely that is one thing. Pay per click, right? That we will talk about when we are talking about Google AdWords and others. Social media marketing, definitely all the different kind of social media marketing, what happens and what are the things that are looked on the social media marketing, and content marketing through different blogs and different right presence of the content on the website and other places. These are just a handful of digital marketing things. You can, every day things are getting modified, things are getting done in combination, right? Email marketing get combined with mobile marketing, and one is, for example, once you're right, you're sending an email and then you're saying that click on this button or call us, right? Your mobile marketing comes in the picture, email marketing goes. Same way, like, share, subscribe us when you're told, right? It gets connected to your social media. SEO, right? If somebody goes on a particular site and clicks, immediately, right, there is an email shot to them, or they're getting into the viral marketing. So all this, right, work in different tandems, right? Different combination at different times. You have to be creative enough to understand your target audience, and based on your target audience, work on it. It's very important part that you need to focus. You need to invest a lot of time in understanding what, right, the client wants, what the end end user, in simple terms, wants, and based on that, create your entire marketing strategy towards them, right? So if you're going to promote a 10th standard CBSE board mathematics course, right? You need to find all the CBSE board schools, whether regional or right, what is like national, right? You need to find them and right, promote it to them. How you're going to promote it to them? You can use all these, right, and present it. So if you're going to do social media, right, you need to know what is your product. Pick up a product. Unless you are diving deep into the product, you're not going to understand any kind of digital marketing, right, is not going to have greater impact if you're not aware of what your product is, right? And as far as AmpSparks is concerned, right, we have a variety of product. So, and all education based product. So we do be aware of what we are. Okay. So a very simple question. What's this digital marketing? After talking so much, right, we still have this question. What is digital marketing? In simple terms, it is a marketing that makes use of any kind of electronic device, whether it is computer, tablet, smartphone, cell phones, digital billboards, game consoles, everything to, right? The idea is to engage your end users or consumers or other business partners or internet. So anybody who is on the internet, where you are going to use them to promote or you're going to promote it to them, right? So remember that, that's very important. And like how you're going to keep them engaged, right? Just a simple say, okay, only brilliant people will be able to answer what is 2 plus 2. How many of you know what is 2 plus 2? Oh, it's taking too much time. What is 2 plus 2? Yes, Zaira, you said
4.
4. When I said that, okay, it's only brilliant people are going to be able to answer, I was correct. Because to answer 2 plus 2, you guys took at least 4-5 seconds extra. Brilliant people. So something like that. Anything that can engage people, right? You're just creating a strategy. You're going to work on them, and you're going to present it. Whether you're going to present it through, right? Anybody who will win, if win a stand a chance to win a free course if you're able to answer this. People will be wanting to do things. Students who do certain things, certain activities will be able to have free course. Do that, right? Understand that and present it in your own creative way. See if that is work. Discuss among all of you that, okay, this is what I have created, whether this is working, whether it's properly presented or not, if there needs to be any change. All these things are very important, right? Obviously, internet marketing is a major component of digital marketing, because everything today of digital marketing depends on internet, right? How much your data that you're using, that's all matters. So that's digital. I'm sure like you guys know about it, right? It's just we are reiterating and we are trying to understand in simple terms. The next question, what is social media? So when you're talking about social media, you have any medium that allows you to create, share, exchange information, ideas in your virtual community, right? You're talking about if an application allows you to text to each other and communicate, even that becomes a source of social media. Like WhatsApp, right? It's one part of social media marketing, right? Telegram, one part of social media marketing. So everything in terms, right? They are some set of tools that fosters interaction. That means you're like just getting on some kind of interaction, right, to become socially aware. Earlier, back in those days, what used to happen? Like there used to be a huge Rotary Club meeting, right? Where you have 1,000 people coming in, and in that meeting, any kind of communication announcement that was to be made as marketing, that was being done, right? We just needed an India-Pakistan match to, right, everybody to stay home, right, and watch cricket. So that was one of the major, right, social media section. We needed a match to be played and some celebrity to come and sing a song for us, for example, right? That particular hall became a social media section. So this social media, say, right, is currently on the digital platforms. So there are groups which are focused on mathematics. There are groups which are focused on, right, singing Kishore Kumar's song. There are groups which are focused on, right, learning how Michael Jackson dances. There are groups which are focused on how to cook, right? Not cooking everything, how to cook, right, dal, which is probably, right, I'm not sure, like a lot of people still, right, if, right, the world population's 50% are men and 50% are women, right, almost put together, when you put together, 50% of the population would not know how to cook dal. So a very important place for social media. So there are groups, right? There are platforms which connects all this, right? So you use your own set of group. There are groups for a particular school. There are groups for a particular college. There are groups created for a particular event that is going to happen in the college. Annual day function, right? There are alumni meet. Alumni meets are meets which like old students come and meet again. So there are groups for that. So all different kinds of groups are there and all different kinds of platforms that we are there, which allows you to connect, right? Share, create the information, exchange the information, exchange your ideas, what are there in virtual community and network. So these are the tools. Now, if you see these icons, we decided for all these tools which are there, right? This plays a very important role. So if you're watching a video, right, pressing the bell icon plays a very important role. If you're watching a video, sharing plays a very important role. Liking plays a very important role. Same way, one of the most important among all these 5 is the comment section. That is going to generate more traffic than your like, share, and subscribe, or pressing the bell icon. Ultimately, you have to push the entire traffic to your website where your sales is going to happen or conversion is going to happen. How that is going to be done is through this comment sections. So Zaira, you are understanding?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
So this comment section, every intern, right? When they watch the video, they completely watch the video, they learn. What they learn, they can post it as comment. And whatever questions they have, they can post it on the comments. WhatsApp chat and, right, Telegram chat, you're anyway answering them. But then what is going to bring in traffic is going to be the chat on the video section. or on the post that you have created, right? Always remember the latest video, latest comment, latest, right, discussions. If, for example, if you have created a post for webinar, everybody starts commenting. Instead of just sharing, they start commenting that, okay, what is this about? Right? You answer them or somebody answers them, right? Same way, repeats a different question, you answer them. So there is this conversation that is happening on the social media, right?
Yes.
That's exactly what is going to work for the future, right? When you write reviews for a certain page, that is going to work. Not discussing or chatting on, right, certain platforms and like having your questions. But all the social media pages, if you have to bring in traffic through the social media channels, right, the comment section. Everybody understood the importance of this part?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so what is important is like whenever you're watching any kind of videos or any recap or anything, don't forget to add a question or a comment that you have. And if somebody has asked you a question, there reply on that post so that it becomes, right, more traffic generating flat, because that's what computer is going to understand. It's not, you think like an individual is going to sit on the server side and say that, oh, who is commenting what? No, it's all working on algorithms, right? Now, if I have to generate, let's say, I have to see, right, 25,000 tweets on Twitter. What is happening on Twitter? How much time do you think will it take to pull all the 25,000 tweets related to one topic?
So it depends on the number of tweets on the same topic, right?
Yeah. So let's say I'm going to research on the tweet on education, or I want to see how many people are using education in their tweets, or I want to see what kind of emotion comes in, right, when people talk about let's say mathematics, right? Whether they like the subject, they don't like the subject, what are they tweeting about? If we are going to bring in tweets, what happens? How much time do you think, if I have to pull down all the data of 25,000 data, how much time would it take? Anybody aware of it?
Maybe an hour.
Maybe an hour. Okay. Anybody else?
10 to 15 minutes.
10 to 15 minutes. And how do you think we will be able to pull all the data?
Or by using a specific tool.
Using a specific tool. Okay, so there is on the internet, right, right, there is something called as API, which all the, right, digital marketing person needs to know about, right? API is an interface where, right, to put it very simply, right, there is this server, right, which is of Facebook. there is this server which is of Twitter. There is this server which is your server. You want to see how many people, right, uh, uh, tweeted about Facebook, for example, right? Facebook crashed or WhatsApp crashed. How many people tweeted in the last 1 month's time across the world? You want to see that. What you will do is you will use something called as an API. Now, API is your server is communicating with the server of Twitter, and it's asking. So this integration, right? This API will give, the API will give permission here, and then they will talk and it will give all the data. It says, give me the data. One server says, give me the data. The second server says, okay, give me the evidence that like you are right, the right person. So it will say, so API integration happens. And when the API integration happens, okay, you're the right person. Then like you start downloading. Same way, for example, when you're logging into a particular place and it says that log in with your Google ID or your Facebook ID, what happens? How does it know that you are the correct person? Just by entering your email ID, if you're logged in on your Gmail, you're automatically getting access to this particular system because of the API. This particular website's server is right integrated with the or having an interface system, right, which is of that particular of Google or Gmail, and it's saying that okay, give me the credential that this is the person. So Google gives the credential to this particular system, and then like you're able to log in because you have given this person the permission to access the Google, right, login. Now it's not that they're sharing the password and something. It's not that way. It is just like the credentials in a code interface is getting shared here. So the same way, right, whenever there is comments, all those people who are doing the comments section, right, gets searched by different servers, right, different chatbots, right, that we will discuss in some time. These chatbots are, right, it keeps on crawling on each website, each of the place, and it starts finding what is happening, what is not happening, what is real, what is not real, things like that. These are all different algorithms that works that you need to understand. So all this social media is continuously being tracked by different systems. So what brings it up and what is going to bring it up is what are people talking about? And how would you know what are people talking about? Through the chat section, comment section. Correct? Understood?
Yes, sir. Got it.
So the computer is going to talk to the other computer and it's going to ask. And same way, this is the plan. The next part is search engine optimization, a very important tool to pull in traffic. But more important than this is the CRO, the conversion rate optimization. Because you are able to pull in data, but you're not traffic, but you're not able to convert it. That is, now SEO is a technique which helps search engine find and rank your site higher than the millions of the other sites which every day gets uploaded, or every day there is a new website that comes up, right, in response to a search query. So when there is like somebody is searching for something, in response to that, there is, right, a result that shows up. So if somebody is going to use Google search, somebody is going to use Bing, somebody is going to use Yahoo search, any place you're going to search, what are the results that are going to come up? That's what, how to bring in, if you're going to bring it up about the Google's first page or Bing's first page, you have to do right SEO for each of them separately, right? Pulling in. So you will submit traffic. There are different tools which are available for SEO, right? Click tools are there. That's one of the most common things, that's common in the sense like most effective place where, right, you can work on SEOs, right? You have to do a lot of research on it because it's not only about it. Everybody thinks SEO is only about Google page ranking. That's not the case. Google is one of the top search engines, right? But then there are other search engines which, right, communicate with Google and still pull the data from there. That's also there, right? Google communicates with the other search engines, pulls in data. That's there. So the computers are constantly talking to each other. So you need to, when you're doing your search engine optimization, right, you have to use, right, important things, the links, important things, the keywords, important things that you're going to work as the content, right? It's an entire process. Now this process is to increase the visibility, right? How your page becomes visible for others is very important. Whether it is Google, whether it is Bing, whether it is Yahoo, right? All these things, right? They use bots to check on, it's like when they crawl on pages, they say what's happening, what are the keywords, they pull the keywords, they send it. And every time there is this crawl that is happening, it sends out the results. Every time Google comes and visits our page, right? Are they finding the keywords? Are they finding any updates? Are they finding any changes? Right? Your pages are, if you're finding all this, right? Your pages are automatically going to come up, right? And when you're doing, submitting your links to different pages, different, what do you say, groups, all these different places, you need to be, you can't expect that, okay, you just submit it to one place and then say, oh yeah, 1,000 people are going to join or 2,000 people are going to join. That does not happen that way. It's like you have to constantly place it in different places, different groups for them to visit the site. And when they visit the site, what is going to matter is what is the content there. If they want something, if you're having it, they will go through. If they want something and you don't have it, are they going to stay? Yes, no, they are not going to, correct. So your SEO part, wherever you're submitting the link of a particular place, like for example, Alma Mater's, right, mathematics course, you're submitting in a group, right? And people are looking for mathematics course, but they are looking for, right, they get in, they're asking, they're saying that they want a free course. But when they visit the landing page, they see that the course is costing 7,000 rupees. Are they going to stay back?
No.
No. So what you need to do is you need to have on the page, you need to have a section where it says that, okay, contact us if you want to learn for free. So you understood how the grabber part is pulling this link from you. When you use the grabber part from the tools of the trade, it's pulling in them to the system. And when the grabber is being used on the site itself with the content, right, you're going to, right, keep them on that. And then when you're going, when they contact you, right, through different chat mediums, different systems, right, you are going to get a particular result. And that particular conversion, right, is going to play a very important role. How that is going to happen? Pulling in traffic, right? One time it goes viral, everybody starts visiting the site, right? That's not going to, right? Pulling in traffic is easy. You just need to submit your links to the right place. But then are you able to convert those traffic is what is important, right? It's very easy to get in 100,000 visitors to the website. But what are you going to do keeping the website? I mean, if you're not updating your website, if they don't have what you're, I mean, what you're providing that they don't want, something like that, right? It's, they want something and you don't have. You're not going to, they are not going to get converted. So the conversion ratio, you need to focus, and everybody has to visit the website and see what is the constant, any place that you're working for, any digital place that you're working on, like you're constantly visiting all the social media pages, you have to constantly visit your own product page or the landing page in what do you say, when you talk about, when you're sending in links to somebody, do you check and then send it? That's very important. Check them and then send it. And when they land, what is the end result going to be? Your job is not to just pull in traffic. Pulling in traffic is there, but the main thing that is going to stay in the future is about the conversion that is going to happen through the search engine. Understood? Yes, no?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So
Yes, sir.
ranking your page on the first page is one part, right? But then your landing page has to be impactful enough. So get your landing pages of the site, right, worked on constantly. Get, right? Right? Your ads cannot give the organic search rankings. Ads can give you rankings, but it cannot give you organic search rankings. It just like I pull an ad, suddenly the traffic comes in. That can be done, but that is not going to, let's say I pay for, right, I'm the company owner and I'm going to pay for right one ad, and I just say that, okay, this ad, just pull in the traffic. They will pull in the traffic. As an intern, right, how are you going to, right, be benefited out of it? It's just pulling the traffic, but will you be able to tell that you pulled in the traffic? Anyone?
No, sir, unless and until we know that someone went through our link.
Correct. So how would you know someone went through your link? Through, when you're placing your link, you're constantly watching whether the landing page is increasing or not. When you're telling somebody that subscribe to the channel, you constantly watch that whether they're subscribing to the channel or not. Understood? Yes.
Yes, sir.
So keep a tab of what is happening, and then like your rankings will automatically pull up. Clear on this part? Continuing with it, as I told you earlier also, the content is going to play a very important role. So whatever keywords that you're going to play, whatever keywords you're going to find out, how you're placing it on the content, and when you're placing it on the content, how it is going to get converted is very important, right? So content quality and keyword research are the key factors of content optimization and crawlability. So when a Google bot, right, crawls over your website, right, and it checks what is the speed load time it's taking, how much time it is taking to load, how much time, what are the contents that are available, what is the quality of the content, right? Everything is going to, how the site is, right? The architecture of the site is how it is made. So all these things are going to make a lot of difference. So check all those links that are there. Continuously visit the site, continuously visit the pages, right? Continuously keep an eye on, right, what is happening on the social media front. All these things are going to pull in the traffic. So important word, if you have to really do your, digital marketing, right? Work on CRO. How every person who visits you, who comes to you, gets converted into a sale. That is what is going to fetch you good amount of revenue. It is going to fetch, right, a good posts for you. How much you are able to convert. Sending the link to 10 million people is different than getting in 10 sales. The 10 sales is far more important, because that 10 sales is going to generate revenue for the company. When it generates revenue for the company, it generates revenue for the people who are working behind the company. It's, right, the teachers, right? You guys who are working as interns, it's going to generate revenue for. So your focus has to be throughout. Are you going to do everything at the same time? No, but like you're constantly going to be in touch. You're going to be in touch with each of the page constantly. See what is happening. And when you're doing that, you're going to change it to the next part. Clear? And submitting links, right? There are tools that you use and there are groups that you use. Okay. And whenever you're submitting, ensure that your contents are proper and it is giving proper quality results. Clear so far?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
And when you're talking about conversion ratio, it's about how many people are filling your forms, how many people are saying that add to my cart, how many people are, right, paying, or how many people are, right, going to the page where it says that pay by credit card or debit card or use Paytm or any kind of, so that is what is important, right? And very importantly, personalization. So any kind of content, when you use words like you, right, when you use words like free, right, it's free for you, plays a very important role, because you're personalizing that, okay, it's exclusively for you. When you're saying, right, this is what is going to matter. Personalize your content for every individual. So that's the reason earlier when we spoke about, right, regional, right, conversions, right, because that's more personalized. That is going to work more importantly on CRO, right? Tools for SEO, right? You can use SEMrush when it comes or SEO perspective. What runs where? This is an important page if you want to use the tools. You can note it down also. What runs where provides media ads, what people are doing, right? What kind of ads they are doing, right? It gives you all the information there. Built with is, right, provides you information on what are the technology that is being used for the website, right? It will list down all the technology that is being used, all the plugins that are being used for the website, all the different connectivities that are being used, right? For example, if you just go and type in, right, what Amazon uses with Google, right, built with, right, it will give you everything that is there, every software that is running on the details, all the technology that are being used for the website, right? All the kind of A/B testing. That is, A/B testing is again one system for one major system for digital marketing, but it is one of the lowest rated one. It's the most important, but it's not really focused on because it comes under the right. People feel that A/B testing is more related to right programming, and it's related to other parts. We have altogether a different section where we can talk in details about A/B testing. Hrefs, it provides you the links to your competition. So in case you feel that, okay, there is competition, find about the competition. There will be competition for digital marketers as well. There will be competition for teachers. There will be competitions for students. There will be competitions everywhere. But then at the same time, if you keep on going on your path, are you growing? You don't, right? You need to be aware of what the competitors are doing. You don't need to be right bothered about this too much, right? Wayback Machine, it helps you to understand how much A/B testing, what kind of A/B testing is happening there. And Link Explore by Moz also helps you to identify. So these are different tools, right? And let's understand what is the tool that Rahul used. Rahul, which one you used for
For what, sir?
your SEO?
SEO audit or SEO optimizer?
Both. What was the tool that you are using for SEO audit?
SEO optimizer or SEMrush?
Right, SEMrush you are using. So this is one of the perspectives. So that's right. And what was I think Prasanna also did the SEO. Did you do that, Prasanna?
Technically, I'm not doing SEO, sir. But I'm using a tool. It's like similar to SEO for YouTube channel videos.
Okay, so understand there are a lot of tools which are available for right understanding the SEO part, but always remember that for SEO, right, the CRO is going to be the future, right? So from SEO, you pull in traffic and the conversion that is happening on the page. So whenever you're doing SEO for anything, wherever you're right pulling in the data or getting things done, right, ensure that your landing page has the correct quality content and the correct keyword. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay. Now this was about the SEO part. Now there is something called as Google Search Console. Have you heard about it?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So Google Search Console is one place where you will be able to track everything. Right? There is something called as CTR, right? Click-through rates, right? What the impressions. And when you're checking about the click-through rate, remember that the lower click-through rate and the most important keywords that are being used, there you will be able to find out on your optimization, for your optimization. The click-in numbers, the number of clicks which are there through the CTR is going to make, right? The impression that are being created, right? You need to check there whether it has any page, which page it is landing, what is happening to the pages, which page is getting the traffic, right? How many clicks are there? What kind of impressions are there on that? We need to check on that part. Okay. Keywords, right, has to be right in on the pages. Keyword has to be on the 5% click rate. Right, remember that it has to be lower than that. So the lower the, right, what do you say, when you say click rate, at the lowest click rate it is getting converted, right? Same way, right, what percentage of click rate is getting converted, what percentage of click rate is going to get into the pages, right? All these things are important. And the most important part here is every keyword that you're going to find that is working on the Google, right? Google Console is going to tell you that which word are working, which word is not working, right? Which page is working, which page is not working, right? Same way, what you will do is you'll create meta tags for that. And when you're creating meta tags, your meta tags has to have the content and the keywords in combination, so that when Google does the crawling, it's done the crawling earlier. So now what you're doing is you're going to add meta tags to the pages, and right, you're going to rerun the crawl. And when you rerun the crawl, right, approximately, right, it's going to take 30 days for it, right, to just really work on that and bring it back. So it will slowly, it will bring it up. So all these efforts are going to pull in the details, right? Your tags, I'm talking about the meta tags, the content, right? So your keywords, you have to, when you find certain keywords, push in all your content around that keywords. Understood? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So any person is providing you keywords, start working. Any system, any tool that is providing you keywords, start building your content around those keywords. And then you will see the success part of it. Now these keywords, if it's surprising, right? The keywords that are working the most, right? How to ranks among the top, you know. So if your pages have, right, something like the words which are around how to, right, is going to definitely be clicked, right? If your pages have list related numbers, okay, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are the 5 things that you need to do. These are the 10 things that you need to do. The top 5 things, right? List related numbers. They are these, what do you say, has the highest traffic. These pages with these keywords has the highest. right? You, free, right? Oh, check our blog post, right? Check this page. This blog post has these things. This blog post is going to give you so much of information. All these things. Why am I doing this? Why are you doing this? Why do you have to waste your time? Why do you have to create this? Why do you have to brush your teeth every day? Why you have to shower every day? Right? Why I'm getting, it's like if your page is explaining why I am not, right, learning, right? Why am I not registering certain things? Why I'm facing difficulty for mathematics, right? If you're using those keywords, that's like best tricks to do things, right? Life is great. So all this, right, are the important for, I mean, these are just the top 10 keywords that these are surprising. How many people actually use why as the keyword? You understanding?
Yes, sir.
So
Like,
important. Yeah. Go through all the content. Now compare it with the keywords that was provided, right? These are global keywords, right? Compare to this, all right, to the keywords that was earlier provided, and right, Spandana, you are working on certain keywords. How many keywords are matching to that keywords and these words? Keep a constant search on your own page, right? Contact, right? Vijlesh should be able to provide you all these numbers, right? Ask him, right? He will give you details. Check those numbers. Ask him for screenshots. They will say, he will send you the screenshots. You'll be able to set things up properly on that, right? All the click tools that are there, use them, and you should be able to get systems done properly. Understood so far?
yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.